Hi Scorpio, welcome into your mid-April 2023 money and career tarot reading. Of course, I want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as you proceed, do keep in mind it is general for the remainder of your month, and potentially a bit before, because I am a bit late posting this for you. But just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And I do more than appreciate the love and support, the likes, the comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. And do remember to check out all your placements within your chart for more messages. But I did pre-pull 4 different tea leaf cards to begin your reading, and then we'll jump into the tarot. But 2 of which feeling like the main energies, and then 2 of which being extra messages. But the first of which, no surprise here, the Tulip card talking about great passion for what you wish to achieve, what you feel you need to acquire. But for a lot, it's more in regards to what you're continuing. One, if not multiple jobs. You could be running a business, some of which it's one of each. But I do feel as if either way your passion is being put to use and paying off big time. It feels like you're going to hit a lucky streak. Okay. However that looks for you, it could be in regards to, say, your online posts doing really well one after the other. It could be in regards to you making money, different opportunities popping up, doors opening left and right, you gaining new potentials for opportunities left and right lining up. But they're saying with the Carrot card, okay, what you grow, what you water will prosper. But there's an opportunity or windfall that's being highlighted for you. Amazing. Again, I feel like for a lot that's tying into, or could be separate, completely different from that lucky streak. But it feels like at times you're going to feel you're one of the few signs who Spirit wanted to speak upon a sense of luck being on your side within your situation when it comes to what you need, desire, and wish to see successful. But it's not all that's at play, right? Your hard work's paying off, your passion, again, tying into that, you being very skilled and talented, having the credentials, the experience to back that up, or just tying into it. But to talk about these 2 random cards over here, the Caterpillar card, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. This may be one of not multiple specific situations, say at home and or at work, or when running your business where things feel a bit difficult or annoying in one way or multiple ways. There's a change on the horizon. This could be in regards to a sense of you feeling there's a lack in one, if not multiple ways within your life, however that looks for you. You're going to recognize or remember at a certain point before April is wrapped up, things are going to change for the better for you. And I feel like you're going to realize, I want to say towards the end of the month, things are meant to work out in your favor. And I feel like this will come through in a moment of reflection or just one, if not multiple other random successes coming to be, victories, if you will. And I also feel you're going to have to inevitably overcome certain obstacles, but it won't be something you haven't had to overcome in a similar sense if you were to think back, simplistically, okay? And I feel as if, say, it's the same kind of obstacle that you once had to overcome or very similar once again, you will find that at this time, at this point along your path, you overcome it a lot easier, naturally. And if you're a spiritual worker, very spiritual, being drawn to the reading, which I feel some are, it's inevitable to have certain obstacles, annoyances along your path, okay? But it's worth it in the end. Just keep that in mind. And then the Hand card, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. This might be you, okay? Reaching out to one of not multiple people for assistance. I feel like there's working with your hands. Maybe watch Cancer's reading and Libra's reading, because they also got the, Libra got the Caterpillar card. Bear with me, a lot of speaking today. But I do feel like you're doing a lot of speaking, but then there's hand utilization. Anyways, but I feel as if you could be that individual through your business or multiple or through your job. It could be more than one situation for you where you are lending a helping hand to others or one particular person or demographic, okay, or 2 demographics. It feels like this is a time for you to think about how to be of service to other people while expecting that to bring you rewards, for the rewards to follow, right? Or how to benefit, help other people while helping yourself. Does that make sense? So naturally your gifts are taking a highlight, your talents, your skill sets, but your helpful nature all the meanwhile. How can it make a difference is what I'm hearing. Now, I feel like that could be on a larger sense, right, within the world or within certain areas of life. But I do feel like, interesting wording, but I also feel like for some, it could be in the work environment. How can I benefit this situation at this time, even if it's feeling a bit toxic or unhealthy? How can I can I benefit it by being in good energy, right? Can I maybe cheer my coworker up and therefore things feel a lot lighter? Stuff of that nature. It could be more in regards to you giving advice or an idea to somebody higher up than you. Okay. Some of you looking into thinking about asking or bringing up the idea of you going for a promotion or a different role within that same company, potentially a different department. But I feel like for some reason there's going to be a moment throughout the remainder of April, if not multiple, where you get the spark of realization. Okay, but I was going to say a spark of remembrance, kind of a flashback when you're working. I don't feel like this has to do with a home situation. I feel like it's more a work situation. Could be running your business. But I feel like it could remind you of a past similar kind of situation or why you worked that job or ran that business. It's tying into helping you become successful at what you're working at or stepping into. Or it could be a reminder as to why you began what you're continuing. Okay. For Scorpio to continue. The Ten of Cups and the World card. Yeah, it's a world-changing sort of remainder to your month where Spirit's saying, when you feel more alive, when you feel sort of, I want to say again, more passionate, ask yourself why that is. Is it due to one, if not multiple habits, or the removal of which? Is it due to what you're wrapped up with? Is it due to the removal of a situation recently? There's a feeling that there's a focus on you needing to feel alive. Okay, you're not meant to live this life where you feel kind of blah or fully. But there's a focus on an ideal situation for you, the Ten of Cups. They're saying full fulfillment, full satisfaction. You deserve it at this point. Whether that's a new investment, say a new car, a new housing situation, place of residence, could be a new work experience is what I'm getting, okay? It's meant to be an experience, not just a mundane going through the tasks, sort of bringing in the guaranteed paycheck situation. The wordiest way of putting it, but you get the point. I also feel like the remainder of April reminds you less is more. That could be more so in regards to you wanting to accomplish a ton within a specific work week, day, moment. It could be more in regards to when you're speaking, conveying, creating. Less is more. Okay, quality over quantity. The Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing backtracking. Okay, you might be reviewing things. You might need to sort of go back and make sure you did something accurately, appropriately, okay, by the book. But you might also be pushed to review your work for a sense of reminding you that you are so damn good at what you do. And I feel like for some, your work might even help you with what you're currently working on or deciding on, okay? Or give you clarification. But there is a time where you feel like there's a lot on your back, on your shoulders, and it might be feeling kind of weighed down, but Spirit's saying that's why we're thinking about making certain changes, okay? Whether they're small, medium, or large. Or it could be one in particular. But I also feel like there's, for some, going back to the basics, however that looks for you. The Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles talking about you weighing things out, you going through a bit of a balancing act at times, but you need to focus on what's going to make you happy through it all, okay? Are you enjoying yourself enough? Are you having enough fun in your free time? Are you taking care of yourself enough? But I'm being drawn to the word opportunity on the Carrot card, okay? Some of you needing to decide, having more than one option to choose from. Anyways, I feel like you're being noticed for somebody who goes through this balancing act and ends up achieving a ton. Being noticed for your extreme passion through it all. Any work that you do display, put out there into the universe, show off a bit, or fully works in your favor, okay? Being noticed for somebody who's potentially overqualified for an opportunity, however that looks for you. I also feel like there's a focus on your transformation, potentially on how something you're continuing is transforming and changing by the day, naturally. The Chariot, motivation, 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 wanting to get things done, but are you balanced through it all? You might feel certain outside factors or even your own habits or just being overworked. I want to say the energy in a situation for some leaves you feeling a little bit out of whack, okay? As I'm drawn to these sphinxes here, but a need to rebalance, reground yourself in whatever way you've learned is best suited, effective for you. And then you'll feel the energy, the motivation coming on back or just feeling more effective at whatever you're trying to achieve, okay? If need be, step away from your work and or situation to better your energy, or just to come back when the energy in that situation is better, okay? To keep pulling for my lovely Scorpios before we wrap this up. The Ace of Wands, absolutely. To wrap this up, it feels like this is a very passionate remainder to your month, whether you're starting something new and or continuing something of importance for you, tied into the amount of success you're gaining at this time and will more so moving forward. And don't forget, this is a time where you're meant to bring on in one, if not multiple opportunities of importance, or simply this windfall for you, all right? So if this was truly helpful, sending you so much love and light, go enjoy the remainder of your month, and I'll see you next time.